Just make sure.
All right, everyone, welcome back to the Sooner Surge. Today we're going to be previewing the Terry Bussey commitment as well as a live reaction. So we will go ahead and get this stream kicked off. All right, five-star athlete out of Timpson, Texas, Terry Bussey. Seems like it's Oklahoma A&M, with A&M being the front runner right now. Ultimately, would be shocked if it didn't go any other way than that. But, there's always a chance. So Terry Bussey, he's one of the best players in the country, five-star. So, yeah, obviously it's an outside chance. But, hey, you never know.
Yeah, number one athlete in the country. Like you said, you put yourself in contention when you're the top 2 or 3. And when it comes to commitment day, a lot of things can happen in the last 24 hours with, trying to close the deal and everything. So we'll see. I'm sure what I do. Sounds like OU pushed as hard as they could. So, you got to love that. Emmett Jones trying to, do everything he can, even though he's already got 5 committed, right, for the 24 class. So, yeah, we'll see here in about 3 or 4 minutes. But, this guy's an elite athlete. If you haven't watched him play, he's pretty insane. Just what he can do with the ball.
Yeah, and he does it on both sides of the football. This is an elite corner as well as an elite wide receiver. And Emmett Jones has been the primary recruiter for Oklahoma. So, honestly, this is probably going to be Texas A&M, close to home. Terry Bussey, he has, if you haven't, I encourage you to go watch the video about his story, because this is a kid who's been through a lot, and he's he is the best player in the state of Texas. In my opinion, Terry Bussey is the closest thing we've seen to Travis Hunter since Travis Hunter was in high school. He could go D1 and be a starter on both sides of the ball. Terry Bussey is that good. Best player in the state of Texas, in my opinion. So, this an elite player probably will be Texas A&M, but you never know. Oklahoma's done a good job putting themselves in the top 2. Bussey visited in June for an OV and was back on campus for the Arkansas State game.
Yeah, and one thing about Bussey, it sounds like A&M, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're really pushing for him at defensive back, I believe.
Yeah.
And OU's pushing for him as an athlete to play receiver and everything. So, I think that does play into it a little bit. Like you said, he can play both. He does that in Texas there. But if you've seen him with the ball, he's it's almost video game-ish, some of the stuff he can do. It's really quite crazy. And, hey, we've seen things before where OU is in the lead and big-time lead, and everybody think it's OU, and then it's not. So, there's a lot of people saying A&M's front runner in the lead, but like you said, you until the commitment happens, don't know,
Yeah, I saw a comment about physical stats, and I'll touch on that. 5'10", 180, I believe, is what Terry Bussey is. I will try to get his 40, but he is on the he's taking the podium now. If there's any hat science, I don't know where it applies here. Typically, the real hat science is when, like, the hat in the middle. The hat in the middle is Texas. Left to right, it's Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Texas, Alabama, and LSU, and that's his top 5 right now. So if Bussey does go live on Instagram for this announcement, we will be sure to share screen and go ahead and show that. But as of right now, he is not on live. Physical stats, I'll try to find his 40 times. I believe very impressive. I know he has broken many records in the state of Texas. But,
hey, Brody, what's the reasoning on somebody this talented and this highly rated for not narrowing it down from 5?
Why would you need to?
No, I'm just saying, like, a lot of people will go down to 2 or 3. Were you surprised he just kept?
Some people do that. David Stone He didn't even have like a top 5 or anything, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he took a visit to LSU last weekend, visit to Bama. So, I mean, he's like to take visits, and there's really not much of a point in narrowing it down if you don't need to. So yeah, I think the top 3: Oklahoma, A&M, LSU, with A&M being the favorite, Oklahoma probably being the close second. So we'll see how this goes. I do believe if Terry Bussey does pick Texas A&M, Oklahoma and Emmett Jones are not going to stop recruiting Terry Bussey.
Yeah, and Emmett Jones, man, closer. We'll see, man. He's if you look at OU staff right now, he's one of the top recruiters on that staff, and we know how well he does in the state of Texas. And that's the thing about Emmett Jones when he came over to OU, his kind of aura about what he was in the state of high school football in Texas. I mean, he just was elite recruiter.
Yeah, and one of the things I want to
mention. He started a live video on Instagram. You want to share that?
I hope no Oklahoma fans bash Terry Bussey. I mean, this is a kid who's been through a lot.
Brody, are you able to get the live?
Yes, I'm pulling that up.
Team. We're so thankful as a district for him, as a person. I'm so thankful for him and his God-given ability that he's decided that he's used, and he's going to be able to continue to use that to glorify him, and not only that, make all of us big fans. Again, we appreciate you coming, students. So happy that all of you could join. The thing that I really love to see is all you community members, Terry's family, all of those people that are here. Thank you so much for showing up. And this is a special day. I just want to say one thing about Terry, mainly for you young kids. Everybody sees the athletic ability, and they see the touchdowns, they see the stuff on the football field. And one thing that I think that kind of gets lost is the fact that he is an unbelievable student. Okay, it's very important to understand your academic future and to take care of that, because not all the time will athletics be there. So please make sure you use that part of this example as a student athlete and further yourself academically. At this time, our head football coach, Coach T, has just got a few words he wants to share.
Wow, you're kind of a big deal. Yeah, Coach Terry, when I committed, there was 2 people there, me and my mom. So this is a lot bigger deal. First of all, thank y'all, the community, the school. Whichever hat gets put on is going to gain hundreds or thousands of new fans real quick because of this guy. Kind of to piggyback off of what JC just said, I have no doubt that this young man of faith has prayed about it, and his decision is not going to be based solely on athletics. He has looked into the academic side of every school, and I have no doubt that that is going to play a big part in the decision that this young man is fixing to make. I just want to tell him that we love him, we care for him. I've said it before, that it takes a community to raise all these guys. And this community, his family, the community, the coaches, the staff have helped this young man become what he is today. And I have no doubt, like I said, because of the student that he is, that when athletics is done, and it will be done at some point, that this young man is going to have a successful life beyond athletics. This is just the start of it. He's a young man. He's going to go and do great things, represent himself, his family, and the community of Timpson. And I couldn't be more proud. And Terry, congratulations on everything you've accomplished so far. And congratulations on everything you're fixing to get accomplished. Good luck.
could probably sit here and continue to talk, and continue to come up with things to talk about, and continue to drag this out. But I know who everybody wants to talk to and what everybody wants to find out today. The cool thing is we're in small Timpson, Texas, and this right here is being broadcast all over the country. Okay? And so they want to be able to see me. Appreciate all the media. That's come out, and I can promise you there's a fan base that's about to blow Twitter and social media up. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to put this thing in somebody else's hand that you really want to hear from. So at this time, Timpson's own Terry Bussey.
First, I want to say thank all y'all for coming out here and coming to support me. Thank God, because without him, I wouldn't be able to get I am right now to make this choice. Just appreciate all y'all coming out here. So with that being said, for the next beautiful year, I will take my talents to Texas A&M University.
Man, fooling us with the hats there, Brody.
Yeah, no surprise there. Terry Bussey picks Texas A&M. This is one where I would not. I think Oklahoma's still going to keep recruiting him, and we don't know what A&M season's going to look like. But yeah, not much of a shock there with the A&M pick. Oklahoma did a good job in this recruitment, but yeah, as Mars Jam says here, I'm still very happy for Terry Bussey. This is someone who, I can't say this a lot when people pick a school like Texas A&M, but I will be rooting for Terry Bussey as long as he's in college or as long as he's playing football. I mean, the kid has an amazing story, great kid. Definitely wish him the best of luck.
Yeah, I mean, he is a great kid, and hey, he's going to do great things in college. I mean, he's that good of a player, so he'll be fun to watch, man. He's fun to watch in high school. He'll be super fun to watch in college for sure. Was that the OU hat he put on first? I couldn't tell.
No, that was the Alabama hat.
Okay, I couldn't tell on the video, but yeah, A&M it is. So that does it, man.
Yeah, Texas A&M, the pick for Terry Bussey. Oklahoma going to remain with 5 wide receivers in their 2024 class, and maybe they can flip, one of the guys who they have targeted but hasn't worked out. We never know. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this live stream. If you haven't already, make sure you go click subscribe. We appreciate each and every one of y'all coming out and watching this commitment with us. Ultimately, didn't go the way we had hoped, but still rooting for Terry Bussey. Boomer.
Boomer.